This is a magnificent profession that you're studying because you will be entrusted with access to justice. And access to justice has also been very politicized these days, but I invite you to think about it in very, very basic terms. Folks are going through difficult times. They're charged with a criminal offense. They're separating from their spouse. They are charged with a provincial ticket that may cost them their license and their livelihood. Their business cannot collect money owing to them, and you're in the small claims court trying to help them. Think about what a privilege it is to be able to help people and to use your professional expertise and skills and judgment to affect a positive change in a person's life. And with that opportunity, with that privilege, comes responsibility. And that responsibility is twofold. Number one, it's a responsibility to the client. They're entrusting you, and that means that you should do everything possible not to drop the ball. And that means going the extra mile, studying hard, calling your mentor to ask a question. Find yourselves mentors, people that you can call and say, I'm in trouble, or I don't know what to do. What do I do next? Or am I missing something? So discharge good quality service, because the client, this relationship is sanctimonious. So that's number one. And number two, by way of responsibility, you have responsibility to the rule of law. We are a nation of laws, thankfully. And that is incredible joy, because that means we're ideally treated equally under the law, and we can get justice if we're seeking justice. And the rule of law, this legal system, cannot be jeopardized. It has to remain intact, or else there will be no justice. But as nuts and bolts within the system, you and your colleagues are responsible for the operation thereof. And so it's up to you to safeguard the system. And what does it mean? Don't break the law. Do not break the law. You'll have ample opportunity. You'll have ample considerations, professional considerations, ethical considerations, where you can be offside of legislation, offside of process, offside of your ethical and professional responsibilities. Do not, because that compromises our system. And it's holy, and you ought to protect it. I had a mentor, actually this was the gentleman that rented me my first office space. I had an ethical dilemma. You'll have ethical dilemmas all the time. And I said, I'm not sure about this. What do you think I should do here? And he said to me, Roman, if it doesn't feel right, if something doesn't feel right, or if you think that this may be trouble, trust your gut, trust your instinct, and do not cross that line. Don't worry about money. If you love what you do and you're good at what you do, I promise you, all of you, if you love what you do and you become good at what you do, the money will follow. I guarantee it. But if you compromise your values, not only will you compromise our legal system, you will also compromise your livelihood. And you can never let that happen. So discharge responsibility to your client, and that means good service, and that means honesty. You'll do better by telling them how it is. And discharge responsibility towards the administration of justice and the legal system, because it's essential for its functioning and for you keeping your license.